Hi there, I'm Becky Moeller. Today's daily sit is going to be a breath practice to help you fall asleep. So my cues today will assume that you're in a lying down position. Now this practice builds on the 4-7-8 breath pattern that we did in my last daily sit video. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out and you'll get that pattern. In this video, we're going to use 4-7-8 to help us go to sleep. And we're going to do that by pairing the breath pattern with a flex and tighten in our muscles, and then a soften, release through our muscles. So let's begin. Starting in a reclined position, invitation to close the eyes, and gathering the energy of all the stress of your day. And exhale, softening, releasing, letting go tension through the body. And now we'll add our 4-7-8 pattern with our muscle tension and release. Inhale through the whole body, tightening the muscles. 2, 3, 4. Hold the tension. Every muscle in your body is tight, is locked, is squeezing as hard as you can. 6, 7. Exhale, we start to soften and melt the entire body as we release. 6, 7, 8. Pause at the bottom of the breath. Do you feel the rhythm and the pattern of this tension and then this softening? We find the tension on that 4-count inhale. We hold the tension for the 7 counts at the top of the breath. We release the tension and melt the muscles away from the bones on that 8-count exhale. All right. We're gonna do kind of a body scan now. Follow my breath pattern, follow my cues. Here we go. Starting at the top of the head, we inhale, 2, 3, tighten those muscles, holding tension at the top of the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, soften at the top of the head. Let the softening melt down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, inhale now through the face. Tighten the muscles of the face, tighten the jaw. 4 at the top of the breath. You're holding tension through the face. The jaw is clenched. The eyebrows are tight. 7, and exhale, release tension through your face. Release, soften the eyes, release the tongue from the top of the mouth. 7, 8. Inhale, tighten through the neck, clenching the jaw again, pushing the shoulders down, really making all these muscles of the neck and shoulders tight. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and soften through the neck and shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale now through the chest. Tighten the muscles of the chest, the space around the heart. Hold it tight, hold it closed. 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, soften through the heart, soften through the chest and the shoulder blades in the back. Melting, releasing the muscle from the bone. Soften. Now the arms, inhale, tighten through the arms. 4, and hold that tension at the top. 3, 4, every muscle in your arm, your fists are clenched, your biceps are tight, triceps, everything's squeezing together. And then we exhale, soften, release the tension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down to those fingertips. Release. Moving down into our belly. Inhale, tighten through the belly, draw that belly in and squeeze all those internal organs in this powerhouse area. At the top of the breath, we hold the tension. Squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now exhale, soften. Release. Give these muscles, give these organs, give this center core of the body permission to let go and release all the way to the bottom of the breath. Next, the pelvic floor. We'll inhale, 2, 3, tighten and lift and scrunch this pelvic floor. The lower abdominals is your transverse abdominis. And we hold that tension and we hold that belly in and up. The pelvic floor is lifted. Everything feels very tight. 5, 6, 7. And now exhale, release through the pelvic floor. Release the transverse abdominis. Release that low belly. Permission to let go, surrender. Feel that melting all the way down. Now the muscles of the glutes. Inhale, 2, tighten the glutes. Squeeze those big muscles and hold the tension at the top of the breath. That low belly is also going to draw in because it's all connected here. Holding that tension. 5, 6, 7. Exhale, soften, melt the tension away. Give those glutes permission to relax, to let go. Their work is done for the day. Now feeling through the hips, and we're going to stay in this area because there's a lot of energy centers here into the hips. We're going to inhale, tighten the muscles around the hips. Again, we're still in these lower abs. Hold that tension in the hips. The hips are our seat of emotion. They're where the body stores emotion. So squeezing and feeling that resistance and that tightening and the burden of whatever it is you're carrying right now. 7, and then exhale. Conscious permission for these hips to release, to soften, to let go. You don't have to carry that tension, that emotion anymore today. Permission to rest. Working down into the quadriceps and hamstrings, these big muscles at the top of our legs. We inhale, tighten your quads and hamstrings. Hold the tension at the top of the breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale, soften and release the tension through the quads and hamstrings. Feel all of that tightness and resistance just melt away, drain away from those legs. Next, the bottom half of the leg. So we'll work with the kneecaps here and also the calves. We're lifting through the kneecaps. We're tightening through the calves. Squeeze those muscles and then hold the tension at the top of the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale, soften and release the tension through the kneecaps, through the calves. Permission to let go. Permission to soften and relax. Now we'll move into the ankles and the feet. Tightening through the ankles, flexing the feet on the inhale. And at the top of the breath, we hold the tension. Squeezing, squeezing those ankles, flexing through the feet. Feel all of that energy and resistance. And then exhale, soften and release through the soles of the feet. Soften the ankles, maybe a little bit of rotation through the ankles. Now lying with your whole body relaxed, softened, released like a limp doll on your mattress. We'll inhale, one last full body tension. Squeeze everything together one last time. 3, 4, hold the tension at the top of the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale, soften and release. Feel the muscles melt away from the bone. Melt into your bed. Soften into sleep. Finding the space at the bottom of the breath. How much space of emptiness can you create? Dissolve into nothing. One last breath. Inhale, it's a baby tightening. Just the 4, soften. But make it a smaller tension. We're holding at the top of the breath. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale, soften, release even deeper. Find more space of no thing at the bottom of this breath. Dissolve, let go, melt away. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste and sweet dreams.